Welcome back to my podcast. I know it's been a long time. It's been about a year. As you can see, we rebranded, new logo, new setting, all new everything. So, welcome to the Unfiltered Truth Podcast. All right, so today I have three people with me. Every episode, we're going to have new guests. With this new podcast, we're not going to have a co host or anything like that. It's going to be new guests every episode, new topics, new truths, new blunt, honest reviews. Good. So I have
Tashiana.
Aaliyah.
Traces.
Okay. So as you can see from the title of this video, we're going to be talking about long distance relationships and starting your life over in new cities. And I feel like the girls I have here today are perfect people to talk about this topic. So I want each of you to introduce yourself, tell me a little bit about yourself, what you do, where you live, what's going on with your life. Who's going first?
Okay, I'll go first. My name's Traces. I live in San Diego, California right now. I'm active duty military. I'm in the Navy. I've been in for 3 years. Yeah. Is that it? Just a little introduction, right?
Yeah, next person, go ahead.
Okay. My name's Aaliyah. I live in Florida, Tampa, Florida. I've been in the Navy for almost 6 years.
Sorry.
Don't remind me. I'm from Alabama, and yeah, I don't know.
Did you say where you live?
I live in Tampa, the
Okay.
813.
813.
Okay, I'm Tashiana. I'm from Belton, Alabama. I currently live in Mobile, Alabama, and I've been a nurse for almost 3 years.
Good.
And so I work in the NICU. That's what I do.
The babies?
Yes.
Oh, that's a nice job. Okay. All right. So I want you guys to tell me. So you said you live in Tampa, San Diego, and Alabama. How you liking your new cities? Because you from Alabama and you from New York.
Yeah.
So how you liking your new cities? How was it transitioning? Because people be wanting to move, and the biggest thing that they have, the problem is that they don't know what they're gonna do, how they're gonna make friends, how they're gonna have a social life. So how do y'all do it?
Okay, I'll start. I love being in Tampa now. Like, I love being in Florida. I always wanted to be in the South. I hate living where it's cold and when you have full seasons and stuff. So wonder weather. Adjusting to like the people and all. Um, I don't know. Like, I still don't like hanging out with everybody, but it made it easier once I started skating.
You a skater?
Yeah.
You want like roll bounce?
All right now. No, it's just being around other people of color. I'll say that because I don't work with a lot of them, so it's just difficult to relate. But yeah, I said I'm adjusting well if I do say so myself.
Okay. Who's next?
Coming from Belton, Alabama, moving into Mobile, Alabama. It's slightly bigger. It's not as big as like San Diego or like New York or nothing like that. But it's slightly bigger, so that helped a lot because there was like a little bit more to do. And then also I just kind of had to force myself to get out of the house more. Like I started going to pole dancing classes, and then I made like friends at work.
You was a pole dancer?
I still pole dance. Yeah. And so I just had to get out there and just kind of like make new friends. But I love Mobile now because like it's just a lot to do, even if not in like the main area. Like you can go to Biloxi and go to the casino and stuff like that, or like Orange Beach or stuff like that. It's just a lot of stuff to do now.
Gotta go check out Alabama, y'all.
Yeah.
Last.
For me, it hasn't been like a big culture shock for me, I guess I could say, because I moved from one big city to the next. And then even when I did, I moved to Jacksonville in between, and that's still like but Jacksonville's still like a big city when people think about it or speak about it. So, so yeah, it definitely wasn't like a big change for me. I wouldn't say like I make a lot of friends though, but I don't really need them. I'm good
So
by
you don't
myself.
think the social life is important?
I wouldn't say it's not important for me.
To you?
Like, yeah, that's just my preference. I'm a homebody majority of the time. And my friends don't live in the same cities as me.
So would you recommend to anybody that wants to move to a new city, but like they have a strong social life, do you recommend them like staying in their hometown? Like,
I would say do your research.
Okay.
I would say do your research. TikTok,
Okay.
get people's opinions and see what it's like. But it's not for everybody. Not everybody's has the mental
Different.
capacity. Yeah.
Built
To be
different?
bottom. Yeah, everybody, I'm built different.
Built
What can I say? But yeah, I would definitely say do your research before deciding to make a big move about anything.
Okay. All right. I'm getting a little advice from y'all right now. 'Cause, I'm from New York still. Never been nowhere. Let me not say that. Been places, never went nowhere. I don't see myself moving, but we'll see y'all. All right. So, how do y'all meet people though? You said you skate, so that's how you make most of your friends. You don't make friends through like going to restaurants. You don't meet people at bars and things like that.
I tried to establish a relationship from somebody I met at the bar, and I think it lasted like a month and a half.
We got a story time on your hands, or
Oh yeah.
we got a story time.
Oh, long story short, I met this person at the bar, at the club, whatever. They walked into my car, and we exchanged numbers.
Okay, it's a man.
Text. It was a whole girl.
Okay,
I'm not even gonna say that word. It's a whole girl, mind you. I ain't even like that way. No.
Oh, this girl was that way.
Yeah, I wasn't that way. She was that way.
Okay,
and it was like, okay, we were texting, but we were like on the phone every day. I can't do that.
So I was talking.
No. We were on the phone like every day, and it got to a point. It's like I don't want to be on the phone like that. And so when I didn't answer the phone, and I told them, they thought I was lying. Basically, they called me a liar and all that stuff, and laughed about it. So I cut them off.
All right, well,
Can I ask you a question about that?
Go ahead.
Because I feel like it was female to female. And I feel like a lot of females, like we expect stuff like that. Like we want to talk to our person. But I feel like maybe for you, it was because it was a female that the energy that she was giving off, you weren't feeling it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you would want to talk to your man every day, right or wrong.
Yeah, every other day.
But she thought she met a friend. And
no, she knew she didn't meet no friend.
No, I know she was. Listen, I knew she was feeling me, alright, but I can't do that.
Not just because you already knew.
Yeah. Like
you had a preconceived like
we could have been
friends. What she thought it was going to be.
We could have been friends and all, but like, it was like really clingy. Like
it just met you at the bar.
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly. You only know it's shoe I wear.
Right.
But yeah.
Okay. And do you have any friends from Alabama, or like how do you meet new people?
I met new people at work, and then I met people at my pole class. Like we go out sometimes every now and again. So,
the dancers.
So that's how I met people, just going out to do like different activities and stuff. I'm also starting crocheting, so I met people at work that crochet.
Oh, so you got all these new hobbies.
I just picked up a bunch of hobbies.
Okay. That's smart. And you already told us you don't care about the friends, and you don't need no friends.
Really?
Yeah, she's built different. All right. So how do you continue your friendships? Because I know you live halfway across the world from me, and then you live all the way in the South, and you in the South too. So how do y'all maintain this friendship? I could chime in too. Yeah, I got friends in different cities. But how do you guys maintain your friendships?
I feel like I maintain my friendships by I just keep communication. Like we talk every day. I feel like my communication may be different from other people. Like I can communicate with you every day by like sending you reels on Instagram or like sending you a TikTok. Yeah, like we don't have to text every day, but I'm sending you stuff and stuff like that. But like Aaliyah and I, when I first moved out here, like FaceTime every day.
Didn't miss a beat.
It was FaceTime every day. Like that's just how we made sure like our friendship stayed solidified. Like me and you, like.
How we maintain our friendship?
It's been so long.
Because some of y'all might know, but it's my friend from 5th grade. So I met her like 9-10 years old. And since I've been friends with her in high school, she done ran away from us and went to Jacksonville. And then after that, like she went secretly to the Navy. And then I had to go track her down. And then I found out that she was all in a different whole city. And then when she was done with that, she ended up in a whole nother city. So I was like, what's going on? Then she went to Tampa. Now she here. So how do we maintain that friendship? Because I never went nowhere, but you can.
I feel like I feel like our friendship stayed like solid because of you. Like, I think it's because of you, because you're the type you're literally the type of person that reaches out to people. Like, I've never been like that. Like, there's people I haven't spoken to in years that I've been friends with that I just we don't speak. It's not a big deal. Like, it's no bad blood or anything. Yeah, but like we just don't talk anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah, our friendship definitely stays solid because you you'll randomly hit me up. Hey sister, how you doing?
Like like how I found out you went to the Navy.
Yeah.
Y'all ever heard that? Yeah. I ain't hear from this girl for like a couple months. It was maybe like 2 months. I'm like, what's going on? So I texted the group chat, like, anybody heard from
my book camp.
Right. I was like, anybody heard from Tracy's recently? They was like, I haven't seen her post. I'm like, y'all sure she good? She in Jacksonville. So I went text her mother. I'm like, hey, Tracy's good? Like, she's sick? Like, what's up? She's like, no, she's in Chicago. Chicago. She's like, yeah, she was in boot camp. I'm like, I thought she was joking because she told me she was going. And I had to track her down to find out she was in boot camp. And had to send a message to her mother to send it to her to let her know that I was checking for her. To make sure she wasn't dead. Like, but yeah, I definitely do check on people, especially my friends that move to different cities and stuff, because like, I don't know, sometimes they be coming up with my thoughts and I'm like, hey, I ain't told this person for 2 months. Like, just like how we went to boot camp. Like, I realized time is going, life is going on, and then realize like, wait, I ain't talked to my friend in some weeks. Like, let me go check in. Let me say, like, now
that can't happen. Like, disappearing for 2 months. No, it's not. Wild. It's not happening.
No, that's wild.
Yeah,
that's wild.
Yeah, but like that was like we were like 2021.
It was younger than that.
No, I went for boot camp until when I was 21.
The pandemic. Oh, the pandemic. Yeah. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yeah, that's another reason why I was checking. Well, we're gonna get a little juicier, y'all, because we've been talking on this friend talk. But I want to know how they meet in men, because I know people from where I live. Yeah. But y'all in cities where y'all don't know anybody to people to know people. So how y'all dating? I know y'all dating. So how y'all dating?
I don't know anything. Right. It's been hard lately. I've been doing like the dating apps. I feel like I'm getting old. I feel like old people say that.
What's your favorite dating app?
I don't have a favorite one, but the one that I used the most was Facebook dating.
Facebook dating.
Yeah, a lot of people are not aware, but I definitely.
This definitely a sinner right here. Facebook dating.
Not too much.
How do you use that?
It's literally when you open the Facebook app, it's literally like a tab at the bottom. And you put in like your preferences, no kids.
Like Hinge.
Yeah, basically.
On Facebook.
Yeah. I just prefer that one more because like I'm on Facebook a lot more. So Facebook and Instagram.
Have you met anybody like potential?
No. Not one.
People with potential.
Yeah. What does potential mean?
You made up the word.
No, I didn't. I saw it somewhere.
Oh. Potential is not somebody that has potential. But they already come with the potential. So you're potential. Yeah. Potential. We're gonna put it down here.
Potential. That's the word of 2024. Potential.
Okay. So did you mean any potential, man?
I thought I did.
Okay.
But no, it didn't work out.
That's okay.
Yeah, I'm not tripping over it.
Yeah.
But I've spoken to a good amount of people.
This stutter.
I've spoken
to a good amount of people on these dating apps, and like nothing has come from any of them. Like a lot of men are just.
It's a yay or nay?
It's a nay for me.
Okay, what about y'all? Y'all on the dating app?
No, not on anything now.
So how y'all finding these men? What's up?
You gotta go out.
Okay, you go to bars and stuff.
But I don't even like talking to dudes at bars.
Okay.
Like, I don't know. It just always gives dusty. I don't know. Like, the dudes at the bars just be giving dusty. Or they either just give... because, like, they always with the guys. Like, no guy at the bar is really trying to dance with a girl for real without having some underlying motive. Y'all just want to hold up the wall and drink Hennessy. I don't like that. I don't like that. But as of right now, I'm not dating anybody. I'm trying to stand on business.
You stand on business?
I'm trying. I'm trying my best to stand on business. But yeah, there is one person I wouldn't mind getting my hands on again. That's a story for another day.
Another episode.
I don't really date for real. Not on any dating apps, and I don't like really go out looking to talk to people or nothing like that. But I met this guy. He worked at the pharmacy that I be going to, and so that's just who I've been talking to lately.
Okay.
Yeah.
A little pharmacist?
No, pharmacy tech. But
it's
a different.
Okay.
It's a different.
Okay. So, if y'all when you guys moved to your cities, any of y'all, did y'all have a boo from your old city? No.
No.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, how you maintain that?
Oh, I let it go.
So you
Not because I moved. It was just some other stuff beforehand. And I was like, I can't hold on to this and live in another city. So I let it go.
You believe in long distance?
I'm not opposed to it because I've tried it before. But it's going to take a lot for me to try it again.
We're gonna get into that in a second. What about you? You had a boo in your new city, your old city?
Yeah, I did.
And what happened?
We're not together anymore.
Okay, you let it go.
I did.
You have to let it go.
I had to.
You believe in long distance?
Not anymore.
Why you don't believe in long distance?
Because I tried it.
And
It didn't work out.
so you would never do a long distance relationship again?
No, I'm not interested in it.
Okay. What about you? Long distance? Yes or no? What's up with y'all? Why y'all don't believe in long distance relationships?
I tried it personally.
Okay.
And the distance wasn't even long. The distance was 3 hours. So no. Like, no, I'm not doing it. Like, you're not willing to travel 3 hours.
So what if you found somebody, that's one person, what if you found somebody new that was willing to take that 3 hours?
I feel like now that we're older, I don't think anybody really wants to be doing long distance for a long time anyways. Like, we're getting up there in age. Like, it's time to start getting married and... Is it what?
Like, what's a long time? Like, when do you feel like that long distance, like, if you started with somebody long distance, when do you feel like it's an appropriate time to say, okay, yeah, we got to come together?
I think within a year at least.
Okay.
Like, I can't keep doing long distance. I'm not doing it, personally.
I would try it.
I think it's quite fun. I feel like it has its pros and cons.
Like, the cons is the distance, right?
The cons is the distance.
But I feel like when you're in a long distance relationship, you kind of like want your person more.
Yes, when you see them.
Yeah, and it just brings a sense of excitement.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A different type of butterflies than you get with somebody that you see almost every day.
Yeah.
And I feel like everything is like 10 times more intense.
But I don't want it to be like that forever, you know? Like
no,
you
that's
said,
like
within a year.
Yeah, I feel like within a year, maybe like a year and a half, depending on how far and bad the distance is.
Okay, so when I say a year, I'm not even talking like just us being in like the talking stage.
I mean a year of a committed relationship.
Committed.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying too. If we move in from like, let's say, for example, if we're moving from, let's say the person live in Africa and you live in... Yo, she look like, come on now. If your person lived in Africa and you lived in Florida, I feel like that's a really big transition for anybody to make. So I feel like I'll give them more than a year to make that transition. But if you live in like Chicago and I live in New York, you better bring your
rabbit monkey ass.
Right. Yeah. And I'm gonna bring mine, or I'm gonna bring mine. What y'all think?
Just a sense of compromising.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So if that person's willing to compromise, a big move like that, there should be no issue. Hell, if they're willing to compromise a weekend trip, like
weekend trips all the time. I feel like it's not that expensive to, even if like, especially if your person got their own space, like they have their own space. It's nothing for you to, whenever you have time off, to say, okay, instead of going on this trip or doing what I would usually do, stay home. We spend money at home anyways when we off of work. You know, go and see your person and go stay in their house and act like you're damn home. And they could do the same thing. So would y'all move from it?
If that's my husband, I'm gone.
It have to be that level of commitment for me to move.
That's
so it has to be a husband, not a fiance.
Well, we just said that within a year we should come together somewhere. So y'all not moving for them. They don't
believe in shacking up.
Wait, hold on. Wait.
No, I ain't got. Yeah, I'm not shacking up.
Wait, hold on. Wait.
We need to be married.
So you got a man in Africa.
You can't bring him to Africa. Like, make it realistic.
Why you can't meet somebody in Africa?
Huh?
You met somebody in Africa,
Mm-hmm.
and they decided they was coming to America for you, and they gonna come move to America for you. They gotta go find their own space.
Yeah.
Okay, forever.
No.
How long? Until what? He proposed?
We propose. We getting married. I'm not shacking up. I'm sorry, I just can't do it.
Mm.
You can come live close enough to where we can go spend a night. So I know how you living.
But I feel like that's what I thought that was what the weekend trips was about.
I ain't flying to Africa every other
All right, let's say you met somebody in Atlanta.
Okay. Atlanta. Okay, I'll fly to Atlanta.
All right, so then that's
I'll
what your
visit.
period is.
Yeah.
So when it's time for the big move, they still can't live
You
with
can
you.
propose to me when I come visit.
Oh, you gotta live with somebody and be proposed.
Yeah, that's what they just said.
Okay, no boyfriends.
No.
No, you're not living with a boy. You're not living with a boyfriend.
No, that's not me.
Okay, I'm living with a boyfriend.
Me too.
I gotta see what this about first before I say yes to
No,
anything.
but hold on, wait. Just think, like, what? Okay, you do live with your boyfriend, and y'all break up.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all still gonna be living in the same house together?
Of course not.
Of course not. It's time to get your own space.
Yeah, we can
Okay.
go separate ways.
But you can get a divorce. Divorces is real. Separations, all of that. So it don't depend on any stage your man can leave you. You could be married or you could be dating 2 weeks in. A man can leave you.
But the marriage is supposed to be for better, for worse, right?
Listen, sometimes
It is,
it's
but
for
not
worse. But we're
everybody's
not gonna
good.
say that it's always for better because we know it ain't.
Yeah, of course it's not always for better.
Mm-hmm.
But you're supposed to work through that shit, or you're not.
You're supposed to work through the relationship too. You think we
I'm
just here
about
for
to
play?
Hold on, pause. Y'all committed yourself into a
Mhm.
marriage, so of course y'all can't just break up like that, or can you?
Some people
Yeah,
do.
yeah. Let me tell you something. There's some things that a man will do. And I don't give I was about to say, I don't care what you did. Like, if you did it, we're done. I'm packing myself that day and we're out.
Yeah.
Especially if I took the time and I signed those papers and I committed myself to you through the government, the Christ, the Lord, and all of that. It's like whether if it's a relationship or a marriage, like I feel 10 times more offended that you took all these steps to get here and you still did this. Rather than if we just in a relationship. I might give you a little more heed. Like, all right, you still growing. You still getting through it. But you sat there and said yes in front of my whole family and cheat on me? No. You on the street that night.
Trust.
You still what? That's
Put him on the streets. You said put him on the streets or some New York stuff?
No,
What?
it was just the attitude.
Oh. Demeanor?
Yeah,
no, Grass.
that's okay. You ain't gotta explain. It's okay.
No, so we built different.
Built different, haven't we?
No, but seriously though, so I would feel 10 times more offended if we did this long distance thing. You came, you moved, we got married, we did all this. I lived with you, and then like you did something crazy. I'm sending you back to Africa. Mm-hmm. Don't cancel me.
That's your opinion.
But y'all saying that y'all don't believe in shacking up with your boyfriend, so y'all gonna do your own cities and date within your own city because you don't want to have the responsibility of nobody coming to you, and y'all not moving for a man. That's what y'all saying. She's not moving for a man. She's not moving for a man. Mm-hmm. She looks like she's a little unsure. She looks like she'll move for a man.
My husband.
You move? Mm-hmm. I'll move for a man too, sister.
I don't know till I get down. I'm such a free spirit. Don't make no sense. I'll figure out. But right now, I'm saying no.
Okay. So we're at the last segment of this episode, which I'm gonna ask 2 questions. People have wrote me on Instagram, and y'all gonna answer these questions. We're gonna go one by one. What is your biggest red flag when it comes to long distance relationships? Biggest red flag, not distance. That's too easy.
Communication.
You have bad communication.
Oh, mine.
Like no, like not your biggest red flag, but like the biggest red flag you see from a man.
Yeah, communication.
Bad communication.
Yes.
Because like that's all y'all got, right?
Yeah.
You can't do nothing else.
You can't even communicate with me and we.
You can't text me, call me.
Nothing. No, thank you.
Yeah, no, thank you. All right, communication.
I'll say on top of that, the attitude of the person while they're away. Yeah, I think that matters a lot. Like, you know, we are on the phone, but like if you don't seem the same person that I last saw when we departed each other, because
So
why you mad?
evolving. Who's the worst person?
Yeah, because why you got an attitude with me? I ain't seen you
in mad long.
Yeah. So what you sitting up here with attitude for?
All right, go ahead.
Yeah.
I would just say like the amount of consistency and effort that they put into the relationship, because I mean it's already long distance, so it's already a strain there anyway. So if you're not putting the consistency and the effort into it, then it's not gonna work. Yeah.
Okay. And the next question.
What is yours?
Yeah.
My biggest concern, I would say what she said, the consistency and the effort. Like, all we have is this communication, this talking period to get to know each other. Because when we see each other, it's like, we should be the best friends by then. Because all we're doing is talking every day. But if you're not being consistent and I'm already not seeing you, what are we doing? We're not doing anything. We're actually just friends. So it's like, why am I talking to you? Last question is, the last question was, would you make them move or would you move? But we kind of got into that. So I'm going to just restart asking my own question to y'all. Okay. What's the longest distance that you would do?
I feel like 6 hours is the longest distance.
Flight or drive?
Drive.
Ooh, you was toughy. Okay.
Yeah.
It gotta be hours.
No, you can tell me a place.
I'll go up the East Coast for you.
Okay, so straight up to Maine.
Like a flight.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right.
Not a drive though.
Not a drive, but Maine is the farthest.
Yeah.
Not Canada?
No.
Okay.
No.
Buffalo, New York?
I'll go to New York. I don't know how far that is.
It's far. It's far.
Yeah.
Okay. It's by Canada. What's your farthest distance that you would do?
I'll say no more than maybe like an 8-hour flight. But like I said in the beginning already, I'd rather not.
She already said she's done for it. She's done with it.
Yeah.
Okay. 8-hour flight?
Yeah.
All right.
I feel like the distance I'll travel for my mom probably is what I'll give a man because he ain't getting more than that. Trust.
I know 12 hours.
No. If I wouldn't even travel 12 hours for my mom, why would I do it for you? And we're not even like committed.
We're not married.
Yeah, no.
Fair. What would I do?
Yeah.
5 hours.
That's a flight to
5 hours. That's about it. That's all I need. That's all they're gonna get from me. 5
what
hours.
If it was more?
Me. Huh?
What if it was more?
Like if I moved to a different city and the flight was more?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would do it.
Okay.
Just because of that certain situation.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm already,
Yeah, working on.
But yeah, if I would do 5 hours from New York
to
that place.
Okay.
I think like anything longer, like 8 hours, you're wild. I don't know.
I said no more than an 8
more
hour.
than 8.
Yeah, I'm saying like 8 is the limit. Because to New York from here is what, 6? Like 6? It's like 6 from New York to here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no more than 8.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't remember how much it is. How much was it?
Mine was like 5.5 hours.
Okay. Hey, no more than 7.
Okay. No more than 7?
Yeah.
All right. That's fair. That's fair. Okay, well, I'm going to put their Instagrams in the comments so that you guys can follow them. If you want any of their cities, you see, you can find them at the bars or on the dating apps. If you want to,
I'm not on there anymore.
if you some fine chocolate ladies right here. They looking. But thank you for watching Unfiltered Truth Podcast. Thank you for giving us some insights. And we'll see you in the next video.
Bye.